Why sleep determines how long you live. The ultimate summary. Introduction: the most powerful and free biohack. In today's health and longevity space, attention is almost exclusively hyper-focused on complex, often expensive variables. Strict, restrictive diets, rigorous intermittent fasting protocols, cutting-edge, high-cost supplements and molecules, brutal, exhausting workout routines. We treat sleep like a variable placeholder, a luxury, an option, or worse, a waste of productive time. The biological reality is radically different. Imagine a miracle pill, completely free, capable of 1. Cutting your risk of a heart attack in half. 2. Instantly boosting your immune system. 3. Flushing out the brain toxins linked to Alzheimer's disease. 4. Balancing your hormones to stop unwanted weight gain. Anyone would buy it immediately, but this exact technology already exists, and it activates naturally every single time you close your eyes. It's sleep. There is absolutely no biological process in your body that isn't seriously damaged by a lack of sleep. In plain terms, if your sleep is structurally broken, no supplement, superfood, or workout routine can save you from accelerated cellular aging. Sleep is not just one pillar of health among many. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Chapter 1. The "I'll sleep when I'm dead" illusion. Modern culture glorifies exhaustion. Toxic productivity mantras like "hustle while they sleep" or "success doesn't rest" are everywhere. From a purely biological and evolutionary standpoint, these phrases are nothing more than shortcuts to an early grave. To understand why sleep is non-negotiable, we must look at our evolutionary history. Sleep is one of the most deeply preserved biological traits, shared across every living species since the dawn of life. From a Darwinian perspective, sleep is incredibly dangerous. When our ancestors slept in the wild, they were entirely vulnerable to predators. While asleep, it is impossible to hunt, gather, reproduce, or defend your tribe. If sleep did not serve an absolutely vital, life-sustaining purpose, it would be the single biggest evolutionary mistake in human history. The emergency maintenance mode. Sleep is not a state of passive blacking out or cerebral shutdown. Instead, it is a period of intense metabolic and neurological activity. Think of the human body like a busy highway during rush hour. It is physically impossible to repair potholes and repave the asphalt while thousands of cars are speeding over them at 70 miles per hour. During the day, active waking life creates microscopic muscle tears, metabolic waste accumulation, and significant oxidative stress. During the night, the traffic stops. Biological repair crews take over to restore the organism. When we cut our nights short, we interrupt this maintenance cycle. The damage compounds. Clinical studies show that just one night of poor sleep disrupts the expression of hundreds of genes essential for immune response, blood sugar management, glycemia, stress response, and cortisol regulation. Consequently, skipping sleep doesn't just leave you tired the next day, it makes you biologically older at a cellular level. Chapter 2. The brain's brainwashing system and dementia. Cognitive decline and the loss of mental autonomy, such as Alzheimer's disease, represent one of the greatest fears of getting older. A long life has little value if you can no longer recognize your own family. In this context, sleep acts as the ultimate protective shield. The discovery of the glymphatic system. For decades, the scientific community couldn't figure out how the brain cleared out its metabolic waste. The traditional lymphatic system, which cleanses the rest of the body, does not enter the skull. Only recently did researchers map out the glymphatic system, a brilliant biological plumbing mechanism. This process follows a precise choreography during deep sleep phases. 1. Cellular shrinkage. Brain cells, neurons, and glial cells physically contract, reducing their volume by about 60%. 2. Creating space. This shrinkage creates vital interstitial physical space between the cells. 3. Hydrodynamic flushing. Cerebrospinal fluid, CSF, rushes through the brain like a nightly dishwasher. This nightly rinse targets the evacuation of toxic byproducts accumulated during waking hours, specifically a protein called beta-amyloid. Beta-amyloid plaques are the primary pathological hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. If your sleep is quantitatively insufficient or qualitatively fragmented, this plumbing system fails. The toxic proteins pile up day after day, year after year. Research highlighted confirms that quality sleep, combined with proper nutrition and exercise, is one of the only proven ways to reduce the buildup of these plaques and protect cognitive health. Safeguarding your sleep in your 30s, 40s, or 50s is literally buying an insurance policy for your brain when you're 80. Chapter 3. Your heart and metabolism under stress. The damage of sleep deprivation goes far beyond the brain, attacking the two massive pillars of physical health: the cardiovascular system and metabolic function. Your risk of a heart attack spikes dramatically after a bad night of sleep. This happens because the night is the only time your cardiovascular system gets a physiological break. Normally, humans experience a phenomenon called nocturnal dipping. Your blood pressure drops significantly and your heart rate slows down when sleep is cut short or poor in quality. The sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight mode, stays turned on. Cortisol levels, the stress hormone, remain abnormally high. Blood vessels constrict, vasoconstriction. The heart is forced to work twice as hard to pump blood. This high blood pressure at night creates microscopic tears in the inner walls of your arteries, paving the way for arterial plaque buildup and severe heart disease. Metabolic chaos and insulin resistance. On the metabolic side, the decline is just as swift and aggressive. Sleep deprivation instantly changes how the body handles carbohydrates. Clinical data shows that after just a few days of sleep restriction, a perfectly healthy person can show insulin resistance levels identical to someone who is pre-diabetic. Insulin is the hormone responsible for escorting glucose out of the bloodstream and into your cells, muscles, liver, to be converted into energy. When you are sleep deprived, your insulin receptors go temporarily deaf to the hormone signals. Sugar gets trapped in the bloodstream, hyperglycemia. The pancreas panics and pumps out even more insulin to compensate. Chronically high insulin levels lock up your fat cells, making lipolysis, fat burning, impossible. The body is signaled to store energy as visceral fat, the dangerous, deep fat wrapped around your organs that drives systemic inflammation. The disruption of hunger hormones. To make matters worse, sleep loss thoroughly disrupts the hormonal duo regulating appetite and satiety. A ghrelin, the hormone that makes you hungry, spikes. A leptin, the hormone that tells your brain you're full, plummets. The clinical result is immediate upon waking. Your brain intensely craves calorie-dense, high-carb, sugary, highly processed foods. Chapter 4. Decoding the architecture of your night. To optimize your sleep scientifically, you must first understand its architecture. Sleep is not a monolithic block of linear time. It is a succession of cycles lasting roughly 90 minutes that repeat throughout the night. Each cycle balances different types of sleep: non-REM, NREM, sleep, and REM, dream sleep. 1. Light non-REM sleep. The transition and transition phase of falling asleep. Muscle tone decreases and the body begins to relax, but the arousal threshold remains low. You can easily be awoken by an external noise. 2. Deep non-REM sleep. The holy grail of physical recovery. This is when your body releases a massive wave of growth hormone. This hormone is essential to Repair muscle tissue and microtears. Stimulate cellular regeneration and protein synthesis. Allow the glymphatic system to wash the brain. 3. REM, rapid eye movement, sleep. The dreaming phase. Your eyes move rapidly under your eyelids while the rest of your body is struck by complete muscle paralysis, atonia. REM sleep is critical for mental health and emotional regulation, memory consolidation and learning, and data sorting. The brain archives important information and clears out useless synaptic connections. A crucial element often ignored by the public is how these phases are distributed across the hours. First half of the night, usually between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. cycles are heavily dominated by deep non-REM sleep. Second half of the night, usually between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. cycles are heavily dominated by REM sleep. This timing has massive practical implications. If you go to bed incredibly late, even if you sleep 8 hours total, e.g., from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m., you completely miss the biological window for deep sleep. Your physical tissues will not repair properly. Conversely, if you wake up too early, you amputate your REM sleep quota, leaving you moody, unfocused, and less resilient to stress. For longevity, raw quantity isn't enough. You have to respect the timing of these cycles. Chapter 5. The top 3 sleep saboteurs and how to kill them. Saboteur number 1. Blue light and the death of melatonin. The human body is hardwired to follow a 24-hour internal clock, the circadian rhythm. For millions of years, the sunset sent the biological cue to begin transitioning into sleep. Today, we artificially extend the day using smartphones, TVs, and laptops. These devices blast blue light straight into our retinas. This stimulus sends a false signal to the brain's suprachiasmatic nucleus, telling it that it's the middle of a sunny day. The production of melatonin, the sleep induction hormone, is instantly shut down, causing tossing, turning, and compromised deep sleep. Saboteur number 2. The nightcap myth. Using a glass of wine or a beer at night to wind down relies on a biological illusion. Alcohol is not a sleep aid, it is a sedative. It knocks out your prefrontal cortex, providing a feeling of relaxation, but it completely destroys the architectural structure of your night. Alcohol drastically suppresses REM sleep. Furthermore, as your body metabolizes it, it spikes your core body temperature and increases your heart rate. This triggers waves of unconscious micro-awakenings. You wake up exhausted because your body spent the night detoxifying ethanol instead of repairing itself. Saboteur number 3. Late caffeine. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine receptors in the brain. Adenosine is an endogenous chemical that builds up linearly with every hour you are awake, creating what neuroscientists call sleep pressure. By blocking these receptors, coffee masks your fatigue but does not erase your need for sleep. Caffeine has a punishing pharmacokinetic profile. It has a half-life of about 6 hours and a quarter life of 12 hours. Practically, if you have a coffee at 4 p.m., 50% of that caffeine is still actively bouncing around your brain at 10 p.m. Even if you manage to fall asleep, studies show that the depth and amplitude of your deep sleep can be reduced by up to 30%. Chapter 6. Your step-by-step sleep optimization guide. To reverse accelerated aging, you must implement a strict protocol of circadian hygiene across 4 actionable steps. Step 1. Master the light, the morning and night rule. To perfectly anchor your internal clock, you must get natural sunlight into your eyes within 30 minutes of waking up. This stops any leftover melatonin production and sets an internal biological timer for the upcoming night. At night, do the opposite. Dim your home's lights 2 hours before bed. Use warm, amber-tone lamps and banish screens at least 1 hour before sleeping. If screen use is absolutely unavoidable, Wear high-quality blue-blocking glasses. Step 2. Turn your bedroom into a cold cave. To initiate sleep and plunge into deep phases, your body must lower its core temperature by about 1 degree Celsius, 2 degrees Fahrenheit. If your room is too hot, this process stalls. Ideal temperature. Keep the room cool, ideally between 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius to 19 degrees Celsius. Pitch blackness. Use blackout curtains. The tiniest bit of light from an electronic device can penetrate your eyelids and disrupt your nightly hormone production. Step 3. Set non-negotiable sleep windows. Your circadian rhythm thrives on predictability. You must go to bed and wake up at the exact same time every day, even on weekends. Shifting your schedule drastically on Saturdays and Sundays creates a damaging biological phenomenon known as social jet lag. This chaos throws your endocrine secretions out of whack and ruins your sleep quality for the first half of the upcoming workweek. Step 4. Build a brain-dumping routine. Actively manage your stress before hitting the pillow. The human brain is not a light switch you can instantly flip off. Create a transition buffer zone for at least 30 to 60 minutes. Read a fiction book. Avoid professional or stressful topics. Do light stretching or gentle yoga. Practice deep breathing exercises. Practice brain dumping. Write your anxious thoughts, to-do lists, or worries down in a journal to offload the central nervous system before sleeping. Conclusion: your future starts tonight. Longevity and health span are not just matters of luck or genetics. They are the direct result of the sum of microscopic choices you make every single day. And the most critical choice for your health span presents itself tonight. The exact moment you decide to put down your phone and turn off the light. Stop looking at sleep as lost time or an impediment to your productive life. Instead, view it as the highest return investment, ROI, you can make for your cognitive function, focus, metabolic energy, and future. You aren't cutting your life short by sleeping. It is the foundational action that ensures your life is longer, stronger, and more vibrant. Take care of your nights, and your body will take care of your days.